Here in this video we will showcase Marvel's dark gods and deities of darkness. Well, ever wondered what makes a good story? A good villain. And what's better than evil itself, or at least the incarnation of it, in the form of powerful dark entities and gods of darkness? Well, Marvel has quite a lot of these actually, and here we will list down 10 of these powerful deities and rulers of the dark. We will describe a little bit on where they come from, their origins, their powers as well as their evil forces. So strap yourself in and watch till the end for a surprise entry, and also do tell us your favorite. Firstly, from the dark dimension we have the Faltians, which include Dormammu and his extra-dimensional sister Shumar. Well, we will actually only talk about Dormammu version from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because in this iteration of him, he is the supreme ruler of a realm called the Dark Dimension. Wielding frightening, tremendous supernatural powers of apocalyptic proportions, Dormammu seeks to conquer every universe in the multiverse as well as that of Earth. Unlike the corporeal Dormammu of the comics, his MCU body seems to be composed of the unique cosmic energies of his own home universe, and he can do absolutely everything in his realm. He can shoot energy beams, alter his size, and control the entire dimension, and is basically a god in it. Now, another entry from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, we have the ones from the dark realm of Svartalheim, which includes Malekith and the Dark Elves. Although not a god, he is the ruler of his immortal species and desires a return to darkness, to destroy light and turn the universe back into an abyssal void that it was before the Big Bang. The Dark Elf race originated in the vast primordial darkness that existed prior to the creation of the manifest universe, where they reign absolute and unchallenged. Being the oldest known race, even predating the universe itself, Dark Elf technology was very advanced, surpassing that of even the Asgardians. Malekith waged a war on the 9 realms but was defeated in the past by Bor, the father of Odin, and again in the present day by Thor. Next, coming from the Dark Abyss, we have Null and his symbiotes. Null is the originator of the symbiotes and an eldritch god of darkness. In Venom, Volume 4 and the King of Black, he is the main antagonist. Null is an entity who claims to be the avatar of the primordial void that existed between the 6th and the 7th universe. He claims sovereignty over the void and claims to be its avatar, but he is not the primordial darkness itself. Null became a mythical figure of heavenly dread as he waged a war against the light. He created what we now know as the symbiotes, the parasitic, amorphous aliens that bond with hosts and enhances their physical traits as well as bring in new powers. These symbiotes, under the influence of Null, formed a hive mind, and their main goal is to bring back the universe into darkness and destroy all life. After that, we come to the inhabitant of an extra-dimensional realm called Everin, and here we have the Dweller in Darkness and his Fear Lords. While not exactly depicted with justice to his character in the movie Shang-Chi, the Dweller in Darkness was so much more than just a dragon kaiju who is beaten by 10 rings. In the original take, the Dweller in Darkness was a Fear Lord and one who feeds on fear to live and grow in power. He has actually destroyed the multiverse in the past with the motive of creating a never-ending fear on all creation so that he will quench his hunger. He also has other undefined mystical powers, like he can create creatures out of fear, and he can turn humans who die under his influence into beings made of shadow. He cannot be killed but only be banished away to the abyss, only to eventually crawl back slowly over time. From the dark pits of hell, or otherwise a realm called Hades, we get Mephisto, the fallen angels and his various demons. What's a dark god's list without a devil himself, or at least Marvel's version of one? He is often considered as one of the ultimate baddies, an extra-dimensional demon who rules a fiery pocket dimension that he calls Hell or Hades. Mephisto calls this as Hell in order to exploit human beings' belief in a single being of absolute evil, often referred to as Satan. And he also has the appearance of one as well. Mephisto's true origin has been lost to time, with many stories claiming to tell the true origin, but you can make up your own mind. Over the years, he has built quite a repertoire. He is the most influential entity in Earth's history, ranging from manipulating Adam in the beginning of time to creating the Ghost Rider and many evil deeds in between, and all he wants is just the souls of humans. Next, we dive into the version of Lovecraft's Arlia, which is really just the same but called Kile in the Marvel Universe. So here we have the Marvel's version of Cthulhu, who is also called Chthon, and along with his demons called the Nagarai. They slumber, awaiting the right time to return to Earth and plunge the world into darkness again. Chthon was an elder god and became corrupted by darkness, and after a war with the other elder gods, he retreated into his own dimension of Kale. He is treated as one of the most dangerous eldritch entities known in Marvel, able to overpower and possess even the mighty Scarlet Witch with ease. Cthulhu was also the creator of many dark creatures including the demonic Nagarai, man-bats, werewolves, and many more. His most recent entry back into the world was due to Carnage summoning him using the Dark Hole, only to be banished back with great effort and a fusion of 3 symbiotes. Now we come to the ruler of the fiery world of Muspelheim. One of the 9 realms, we have Surtur and his fire demons. Surtur is portrayed as a massive terrible monster with the strength of 1,000 scorching suns. Surtur is a massive fire giant that is over 1,000 feet tall. He is more of a natural foe than a physical adversary. He has superhuman strength, stamina and durability that far outsees that of Thor's. He may be a living flaming creature capable of influencing the Earth's temperature from Asgard itself and manipulating cosmic energy for diverse causes. Although not really from the darkness, his desire to see everything burn and ruled by his fire demons does sway him in the direction of the dark gods. And yes, he is the one that destroys Asgard, bringing about the apocalyptic Ragnarok. Next we have a ruler of hundreds of dimensions, a creature that even Dormammu and Mephisto claims to be far superior to them. Who is this yet another Lovecraftian-inspired eldritch entity? Well, let me just say what he said.
Before all was, I was. Before time was, I waited. I fed on screaming souls of the universe. I drank the spoiled milk of dead stars. I am the emptiness outside all understanding. I am Shumar.
His words, and it explains it all. Often seen as a one-eyed cosmic octopus monster, Shumar was sometimes stated to be omnipotent and is stated to be the archetypal Class 3 demon, the greatest of them all. He is considered to be one of the primal powers of chaos and the greatest of the old ones. In his native dimension, he is virtually unstoppable and is unknown if he can ever truly be killed. His main objective is to bring every universe into his dark rule. So after that we have the entry from the current 7th cosmos who are infected with the Horde, a swarm of planet-killing insect creatures. Here we have the Dark Celestials. What is a list of Marvel gods without the Celestial in it, right? The Dark Celestials are a breed of Celestials infected and mutated by the Horde into rabid creatures. Before arriving on Earth, the Dark Celestials are also called the Final Host, infected and killed every other Celestial in existence, and their bodies were hurled down to Earth to herald their arrival. These dark godly entities were the opposite of what they were before and only thirsted for destruction and annihilation of Earth and probably all planets that are ripe for the taking. These dark Celestials would have ended it all if they weren't defeated by the revived Celestials. And lastly, from deep space we have a very new possession of Marvel, which was originally from Dark Horse, but now a part of the Marvel Universe. And these are the aliens, yes, the surprise, the Xenomorphs. But we know not their exact origin in this universe. These Xenomorphs possess the same powers and features as in the earlier movies. Their biomechanical bodies, stealth, durability and acidic blood. They follow one enigmatic figure, also known as the Goddess, the One in the Dark, which was a biomechanical creature with vaguely feminine traits. She possessed a slender frame with elongated xeno-like fingers. She also possessed curved goat-like horns that curled around something that appeared to be a biomechanical crown. Their motive was as stated, that once a species grew arrogant with technology, they'll discover Prometheus's fire to wipe them out and start a fresh slate in the galaxy. And she was the end result of humanity or other species venturing out into space, discovering them, and back into the darkness they will go. So there you have it guys, Marvel's 10 dark gods and rulers of darkness. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Anyway, with that we come to the end of it, so do hit that like button for support and subscribe as well to be a part of the MindQ family. But most of all, smash that bell icon for regular updates on new videos right here on this channel. Till the next one, take care fam.